is 5:30 on a Friday evening. I come to you from Hobo's stable, and right this very moment, my fiance is in the sky. He is on an aeroplane, having his first boys trip, his first time on a plane, and his first night away from us in 3 years. So this weekend I thought I was going to document this, take you along with me, keep me company, and we are going to spend together my first weekend, my first 2 nights, not only by myself in 3 years since me and Daniel have been together, but also my first 2 nights in our house by myself. So big things are happening for the both of us. We're making big steps each. So I thought I would document it and remember this for years to come. So that is what's happening. I'm just finishing off the stable with Hobo. He is over here, snacking on his hay, waiting for his dinner. So we're going to do that, and then I'll take you home and we will have tea and do whatever else we get up to. And yeah, just keep myself busy and not think about these things and take you along with me. So yes. So I've just returned home from doing Hobo, and Daniel has landed in Amsterdam. So yes, he has landed safe. I am home, we're in for the night. He is safely landed. It's all good. So I've washed my hair when I got home, and my solo meal of choice I made was tuna pasta bake. So I'm going to enjoy this and just have a chilled night, probably an early night. So I've got to get up early in the morning to put Hobo out and get my fringe trimmed because it's getting a little long. So I will see you in the morning. Good morning. It is Saturday morning and we are whizzing out the door to go and put Hobo out into his field, and then we are going to get my fringe trimmed because it's gotten a little bit long. It actually looks quite nice typically after you first wash it, but we've got a bit of a Claudia Winkleman going on, so it just needs trimming back a bit so I can actually see without keep head shaking. So we're doing that this morning. I've made myself a coffee on the go, and yes, we're going to go see Hobo, put him out, get my fringe trimmed, and then come back and do all the other jobs before we go for afternoon tea at midday today with mother-in-law. So yes, let's go sort Hobo. There he is. Good morning. Hello, treasure. So fluffy. He's out in his field. It looks quite gloomy today, but I mean, it is going to rain today, unfortunately. And it's cold enough that we have ice on the water. But anyway, he's out for the day. He'll be content. Oh, I'm getting back in warm. I've had my fringe trimmed this morning and looking a little bit dishevelled because I have been out in the weather. I came back to the yard just to muck out and do the jobs, but I'm so sad because this coat, this weather beater coat, I absolutely am obsessed with. I love it so much. I've had it a couple of years now, and my most used pocket, my most favourite pocket, the zip has just gone on it. So I have a pocket that I put my phone in, like this chest pocket here, and the zip has just gone, and I'm so gutted. Thankfully I'll be able to keep my phone in the pocket because I can just obviously hold the zip up and that'll block it from opening. But oh, isn't that so gutting when your zips go? Like sometimes you can save them just before they break, but this is well and truly gone. I think I did save it maybe yesterday, but no. Today it is broken. I'm really sad. But anyway, so I'm just doing some hay nets, and then I will be going home to do house chores and then getting ready for afternoon tea. So yes, let me know if you can really tell the difference in my fringe. I reckon you would if you'd see like a previous frame. But yeah, just a little trim just to keep it in line and in shape. And let me know also, do you think I look better with a fringe? I feel like it just is me, like it's just my face shape perfectly framed. Like I wish I'd have done this years ago. Like I used to have a fringe when I was a little kid, you know, like everyone did when you're like 5 years old. You have a full fringe. I should have kept it all these years. It's just, I think it just frames my face perfectly. Let me know if you agree. I should have left and I'm now leaving, but I thought I'd just show you what I'm wearing for afternoon tea this afternoon. So I've kept on my Ginger and Jardin roll neck. I've just put a shuffle on. I've got this lovely tweed jacket from Jules, which is like a classic in everyone's wardrobe. I've got my little Barber bag, and then I'm just wearing some plain brown boots. So let's go have afternoon tea. Hello everyone. So I have just got back from afternoon tea and sorting Hobo out. It's been really busy. The weather has been dreadful today. And well, just terrible this afternoon really. It was absolutely chucking it down while I was at the yard, so I literally just rushed quickly, just did all my jobs, got Hobo in, and have just rushed home basically. And I was just about to put a load of washing in the machine, so I thought I'd have a catch up with you before that starts making a racket and you can't hear me. So yes, I haven't filmed much, and we had such a lovely time at the afternoon tea that we were just so engrossed in conversation and engrossed in our food that I didn't even really take much footage. And the little shops around like the area, like in the courtyard, the weather was just so diabolical that we were rushing into the shops, and then we were just all flustered because it was such a grotty weather. So yeah, I didn't really get any footage like I hoped I was going to share with you, but I'll definitely be going again at some point soon, so I will share with you in the future. Yeah, so I thought anyway we'd have a bit of a catch up because obviously haven't done a vlog and haven't done a video, haven't had a catch up in so long. So I thought it's my last evening by myself until Daniel returns in the morning. So yes, I thought I'd take this opportunity to have a little catch up with you and have a little document of what's been going on since I last spoke on here basically. So I have spoken to Daniel this morning. We had a little catch up, and he's having a good time. Well, I suppose he's having a good time today. I haven't caught up with him today as yet, but I spoke to him this morning. Last night he had a good time. They'd stayed out till late because the streets of Amsterdam are just constant hustle and bustle that they didn't even have any concept of time. So so they got in late, so I went to bed and they were still out roaming the streets of Amsterdam. So and as my first night by myself, I did actually sleep okay, so that's good. Hopefully it'll be the same again tonight, because there's nothing worse than laying there wide awake, tossing and turning, overthinking, being worried about stuff, and you can't sleep. So let's hope tonight is going to be similar, if not same story. Yes, and catching up on life in general. Daniel and I obviously been in our house for, I think we worked out it was 8 months. March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. 9 months? 8-9 months. We have been in this property now and absolutely loving it. We still have a bit of decoration to do, as in sort of decor rather than decoration. So we've got some prints that we need to put up on the walls. We just need to get some frames for them. we have a little bit of painting left to do on the landing, which we need to get some ladders in to do, so we'll probably deal with that in the spring when the weather's nicer. And obviously I can't paint at the moment because I am pregnant, so that's also a new thing that has happened since my last vlog. So I'm currently 24 weeks pregnant, which means I'm over halfway through my first pregnancy, which is very exciting. So yes, Daniel and I are expecting our first little child together, and yeah, we're so settled in this house. It's such a lovely house to bring a little baby up in, and it's just so cozy. Like, it's lovely and warm in the summer, it's lovely and cool. It's so well insulated and soundproof, and we live in such a lovely quiet close. We're really well located between country and city. It's really easy and convenient to get to anywhere. So we're really lucky where we're located, and we're really happy where we live and with all that. So yeah, we're loving our life. I've been loving like cooking and trying new recipes, and every meal has been a success, and I've learned how to, well, not learn as such, but I've had the opportunity and therefore the experience of making my own like Yorkshire puddings and roast potatoes and just all the stuff you get to do in your own kitchen and as a house owner and a homemaker, if you will, which is really exciting. So I've been loving doing that, and I love looking after the house and looking after Daniel and all the rest, because he goes out and he works really hard, and I work full-time and he works full-time. But anyone who knows anyone who dates a farmer or is married to a farmer or is daughter or son of a farmer know how hard they work and how many hours they put in and how relentless the seasons are year after year. So I know how much work he does. I've been there. That's where I met Daniel. We work together. I know what he does every day, and I love that I can look after him and he doesn't have to worry about anything when he comes home after having such a busy, full-on manual intensive day. Even though I work full-time and I work a long week and I work a lot of hours, my job isn't manually labour intensive. So, you know, I still have the energy and the capacity and get home at a reasonable time to be able to cook and look after the house and look after him. So I really love doing that. It's always been my dream. Like, when I was younger, I always wanted a family, and I was always going to be the wife, the mother, you know, that was always going to be my dream one day. And obviously meeting Daniel and where we are now has made that a reality. And obviously we're now one step closer with having our first baby on the way. So that's all very exciting, and that's all very new and big changes since the last time we caught up. And yeah, sort of the biggest change, I mean, so much has happened this year for the both of us. We moved here in February, we got engaged in the May, we fell pregnant in the July, can't remember now, and here we are in November. I mean, the year has flown, and we have done so much and have made so many big steps in our relationship and in our life and everything, and we're just so happy and so settled. And so I'm so grateful that I met Daniel, so grateful that we were able to buy this house when we did, how young we did. You know, we both bought this house when we were 26, and, well, actually I was 25, he was 26. Like, we've worked hard, but we've also been so fortunate in life, and I'm so pleased that everything has worked out, and that we are where we are, and like, you know, can look forward to the future, and, you know, we get to just do all that fun stuff now, you know, bring a child into the world and enjoy the magic of everything that comes with that. You know, really, we can enjoy those little things that you miss, you just take for granted as an adult. You know, we can be children again as well through enjoying all that with our own child. So very excited for Christmas this year of doing that in our own home. Like, that is going to be so exciting, but also the prospect of doing that next year with a 9-month-old is going to be so exciting. So yeah, just everything is really wonderful, really, in our life, and in my life, and yeah, everything's going really well. So that's sort of an update of what's been going on and what's happened since the last time we caught up. Yeah, I think that's sort of everything, really. So it's still relatively early in the evening, but as I say, I've got some laundry to do, and I'm just gonna have a chilled evening in by myself, do some bits and bobs, keep myself preoccupied, go to bed, wake up, and Daniel will be back. So yeah, I'm gonna leave you here for the evening, and I will speak to you in the morning. It is absolutely grotty this morning. Hobie is just enjoying some hay before I turn him out, but it's just hideous weather today. I think it is going to stop raining about 10ish. It's about 9:30. Daniel has just returned to the UK. He actually just got home, so I just quickly saw him. He's just having a moment to himself, just resting from the chaos, while I just quickly come up here and put Hobie out. So yes, he's back. I'm much happier. And yeah, just gonna have a chilled one at home. I'll share anything with you if there's anything to share. But to be honest, I think I'm just going to enjoy some time at home with my fiance now he's back, and just get on top of the house and just chill and just have a lovely Sunday spent together. It's definitely kind of hibernation weather this weekend. It's been really grotty. So yes, I hope you enjoyed this little catch up. I'll do some more vlogs, like activities and things that we actually get up to in the future. But this was just a nice little catch up. And yes, I hope you have a great day, week, evening, weekend, wherever you are in the world, and whatever you're doing when you're watching this. And I'll see you next time.